You have to record. Okay. So this basically the topic to be covered throughout the semester. I made little bit changes. Yeah. We have what's exactly the comment there. Rubric, yes. Basically, I prepared something, the brief one, okay, not the complicated as shown in your teaching plan, okay. I will share it after this. Okay, so I try to simplify so that you don't have to worry or you have to memorize throughout the whole semester. Okay, so I did the first half will be covered in a midterm, okay, in the midterm. And second half will be the final exam. Okay, so that once you complete your first half, even there will be 2 assignment. Okay, so first assignment related to first half, and then second assignment project will be related to the second half. Okay, of course still you can relate with whatever information that you have learned during the first half. Okay, but this one how I try to minimize the pressure on you to memorize everything. Hopefully this will reduce your tension a bit lah. Just okay. If just for ODL student, okay, 1-2 minute. Okay, you are not mandated to join a weekly class, okay. But whenever you join, okay, if you were to join during the normal time like now, okay, so nothing much you can ask question, especially let's say you join here and you miss 2 classes, and then you want to ask something about the previous 2 classes. Quite impossible for you to get enough space to ask the questions, to have ample, proper discussion. For that reason, last time what I did, I will offer you face to face. Face to face doesn't mean you have to come, but optional. If you want to come, I'm here. Okay, even during weekend, no problem. Okay, so I will normally organize a weekend online discussion just to cater for your needs in case you have a question on the previous chapters, whatever, not limited to chapters, maybe also on the assignment and whatnot. Okay, so I will tentatively I said like this. Okay, this one and the first half twice, so that this the second face to face, of course here it's mandatory, no choice here, or we can cancel this as well, no problem. I will ask during in the WhatsApp group your preference later. Okay, for this one, why I design like here and here, just to help you to prepare for midterm, if you have anything to ask about midterm, and then here to prepare for the final exam. Okay, so but it's up to you. I just open the door for you to get help. If you think not necessary, you also expect good. Okay, I happy with that. Kind of confident. Okay, another question in the chat box. Okay, midterm will be MCQs. Multi-choice question A, B, C. You choose which one. Final exam, essay, fully. Yeah, final exam, yes, mandatory. You have final exam. Okay. Yeah. I mean, final exam, yes, and then uh, of course, I prefer if you belong to ODL, you join ODL team. Okay, those who under ODL program, you team up with them. Okay, better. Okay, because the pace, okay, may be different. For in-campus student, they may so aggressive. Everything must be done tomorrow, something like that. Okay, tomorrow or tonight. So you may be under pressure if you team up with them. This is my personal advice, but I'm not going to restrict. As long as your name appear in any of the assignment, of course you tell me, okay, then I will give you mark. Okay, but I prefer. Otherwise, sometimes also difficult where I saw your name, but I don't know. I couldn't find in the list of student either conventional or ODR. Okay, but not mandatory. You must be okay. You know, which part of this course involve practical content? What I will do, okay, I will try my best. I will bring more, when I say practical, meaning, just to guide you, how from theory you translate it into real analysis. Of course, if I can get real data, I will show you, based on real data, what basically we can do. Or if I couldn't get real data, I may, or because of time, okay, I may use artificial one. Okay, but eventually, practical or not, my point is, I want to share with you how to turn theory into something reality. I mean, real. I mean, you can do your own analysis and eventually conclude. Okay, but your finding could be consistent or different from the theory. It's no issue. Okay, but the point is, how you can benchmark or leverage on certain theories and then come up with certain analysis that eventually can benefit everyone. Okay. Uh, all right. As you know, I mean, my point is I mean, how to construct supply and I mean, if you means to draw the curve, that one just on exercise, not on practical one. On the practical one, as I mean, what I demand from the from the analysis on the assignment, sorry, assignment is you will learn bit by bit later. Uh, you know, on how to estimate the mode. Okay, eventually, let's say you talking about the impact of price on demand of egg, for instance. Okay, so sorry. Then the exercise will require you to collect the data on price and collect on quantity demanded of egg, and then do some simple regression technique. Don't worry. The actual technique that normally we do practice is so complicated. Okay, what happened? Someone interrupt me? Sorry, yeah. Okay. Okay. Regarding finalization question, I will think, because this is the most difficult part. To share with you, because normally we do recycle. Why, we can ask you a lot of questions, but normally we don't really change much, because we afraid the level will be different, and more important, it could be a little bit higher. Eventually, no one can answer. That's why the past study, the past question normally, the most to me, uh, I mean, good to your level. Okay, so I will think whether I should share or not. I will communicate with the rest of my friends. Okay, but the question very. I will give you kind of hints at the end of the semester. Okay. All right. Okay. Hopefully no more. you know more. Okay, but you can further request later. Okay, surely I will try my best to accommodate if your need. Okay, okay, now uh evaluation. Okay, so coursework we have 70%. So 10% will go to midterm tests. Okay, 10%. And then you have two projects. Project one carry this one more mark. This one is will be based on regression analysis. Don't worry, don't be scared. I will share with you the simplest technique using Excel. Okay. But of course, I mean, if you want to continue, okay, for your analytic lab, okay, um, we may use a slightly higher, advanced technique because of many issues surrounding the technique that we're going to, discuss. But for your, assignment, it is enough. Okay, I will just focus on how to enrich the analysis. That's it. Okay, I will demand that. Okay. Uh, um, Another point that I want to tell you, uh maybe later lah, when I do a proper briefing on the project once again. I will remind you some of the things. I receive a lot of critique from past student. They should get A, but unfortunately they couldn't. Okay, I have my own format. Okay, if you disregard them, okay, surely you cannot get full mark. Okay, I'm not strict, but that tell me that you are not attending my class. Because after the second half, almost half coming last semester. Okay, I'm not going to. I graduated from Japan. In Japan, no attendance taken. Although my university is the best university in Japan. Okay, during my time, I'm not sure now. Okay, for economic and social science, but yet they don't care. No attendance taken. So I used to that culture actually. But the only thing why I take attendance here because of the requirement of the university. Okay, so I don't care if you want to come, up to you. Okay, but you have to understand my demand. Okay, so the problem is when I see the format that you do completely different, I understand you are not coming to my class. Okay, and second one, quite simpler project. I will tell after this. Carry 15 marks, and then presentation. You have to summarize. You have to prepare the slide and then create the video and send to me. Both carry 10 marks. Okay, and then final exam 30 marks. I put less emphasis on final exam to make sure that at least everyone can pass. Okay, everyone can pass. Okay, right. So midterm exam tentatively will be on the 1st December 2025, the week after midterm break. Yes, you have two group to form, and then each group should have only three. Okay, this to avoid, because last time I received a lot of complaint. My team members did not perform or did not contribute at all. Okay, so to minimize this risk, now I limit to three. Okay, so that everyone can and should contribute. Okay, to the assignment. So in terms of midterm, um, we'll do at night. Sorry, from 8 to uh, 8 to 9:30, 1.5 hour. The reason I do at night because Muslim has to pray. Okay, so we do after Maghrib, prayer time. Okay, then they can continue after that until 9:30. Venue, I don't know if I the final number I've yet to confirm, But now almost 300 students register, if not mistaken, under my class, meaning too big to handle. Okay, to be face to face. Okay, so most likely, even though this is our lecture hall, okay, for conventional student to join, but most likely I will opt for everyone do online. Okay, even for ODL student as well as USM at KL student. Yeah, the format is 50 multi-choice questions. Only cover week 2 until week 6. Okay. 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 We mentioned about 2 projects. Okay. The first project related to micro things. Okay. So what I want you to do, okay, pick up any industry or company. For instance, you can talk about healthcare, or I prefer actually company. Let's say in Malaysia we have KPJ Healthcare, or you have data on private clinics. Go ahead, no problem. Or any companies. Or construction, we have Gamuda, IHMs, or any small contractors. As long as you can get data. Education, we have private universities, USM, okay. Or from China, you can focus on China, no problem. I'm not going to say you have to focus on Malaysia. Those from China, you can opt for a company in China, no problem. The same thing with food and beverage. We have in Malaysia Tea Life, Mary Brown, KFC, and whatnot. ICT, we have TM, Time, FinTech, Startup, okay, whatever companies. So what I want you to do, of course, you have to make sure you don't have to go for a survey. That's why preferably if they are public listed company, okay, where normally their data is freely available. At USM, we have SMP database. Okay, you can go to USM library, go to database, and then you go for SMP. Maybe the data I will share later. Because I never used that data set, but this morning I communicated with Dr. Yip, and she shared with me this information. At USM, normally students are using that website. Okay, if you go want to search for companies that has data readily available for analysis. Yeah. Will not be too long. Okay, I just limit 250 words maximum. Double spacing, time New Romans, well, font size. Except for the table and figure, you can minimize. Kegel also can, yeah, acceptable. Okay, but what I want you to do, introduction, maybe the detail later I will tell you. Okay, just quickly I want to tell you. You have introduction, meaning more on the issue, okay, and your objective. Okay, basically issue and objective. But mainly this is the key things that I want to see from from your analysis. Okay, and then data collection, SWOT analysis, interpretation. Okay, if the mark is 5, here could be 3, here could be 4, and the rest 7, meaning 8. 8 will be for this. Okay. Actually, the latest teaching plan, I redesigned the structure. You can see the mark allocated there. Basically, I just focus on introduction. Of course, if you want to combine with some literature review, can, no problem. Okay, and conclusion and recommendation eventually. I'll give you a specific example. Okay, on some case study. Maybe I collected Grab's industry study. Okay, then of course some I have to use uh, artificial information just to share with you how that can be done. Okay, but I mean mostly for public companies, you can get more information, and based on that, you can do more things. Okay, Grab normally not very, not really public listed. Oh, what happened? Okay, not published and the data is not really readily available. So that's why the one that I collected has a very limited information, but still could be used for analysis of this kind. Huh? So this is the first analysis that I want you to focus on. That's why not very lengthy. You can use all the information that we study: cost, benefit, production function, elasticity. In particular, elasticity is very powerful. I will try to elaborate later, next week maybe. Yeah. Okay. Regarding the first project, let me share the second project first. Then the only we come back if you have any question. Okay. Last time, this is one of my paper actually. Okay, my published article on poverty and environmental degradation. As you can see, last time I asked this format. Okay, remember second project 35%. So again, it should be secondary data. Now much more 20 page, double spacing, time New Roman. Okay, I want you to limit instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, later in your project, Analytic Lab, you may have to have all these 5 section. But for this course, I want to minimize because the objective is not really for you to complete the whole paper. I want to like train you or require you to have more ideas on what to be in each paper, especially when we talk about analytic. So instead of 5, I require only 1 introduction. Of course, you can include literature review, and then methodology plus result and conclusion. Of course, methodology here can be regression. Regression, you can if you are not familiar, okay, with statistic, you can Google after this. Okay, what is this regression? Yeah. Of course, I will introduce you to the most fundamental and basic. What's time now? Oh, still we have about 14 minutes. Okay. Uh, I will introduce you basically OLS only. Okay. Ordinary least square. Okay. Last semester I like share what is OLS, but I don't think we have time for that. Okay. But so what is OLS? I will share with you some note, and then please study by your own. Okay. And then if you have still problem, you can contact me. Okay. But okay. Not divided. Group A, Group B, meaning you have two assignment. Okay, you form your own team, consist of 3. Okay, I'm not going to divide anything. Okay, you have to choose your own team member. Okay, and then write in the link. Okay, your team member, plus the title of your project. Okay, so of course, not limited. Let's say you have learned machine learning. You have learned decision tree, logic, probit, and whatnot. And you want to use them. Fine. Provided you understand okay, what you are doing. Because the problem during last semester, quite innovative. They use advanced ARDL, for instance, technique. But eventually, the conclusion that they try to draw is not based on the main analysis that they should provide. They use something that is not relevant. Okay, of course, part of the process in the analysis. This is what I want to remind you. Okay, if you want to use advanced technique, fine. I appreciate that one, but make sure you understand and know. I don't ask you to have perfect analysis, but at least the one that you want to uh, set as your main result must be there. Okay, The problem when they use ARDL, they test for unit root, they test for this and that, but the main long run result is not there. Because of that, how could I agree with the conclusion? Okay, all right. Some of the question in the chat box. Yes, you can choose your own group. Okay. I don't encourage you to be standalone because remember, if the student like 300, at least only 100 assignment have to. Okay, I have to check. Okay, I strongly prefer. Of course, we understand. Different people have different attitude, different behavior. Sometimes we are not very comfortable with, but I strongly encourage. Please try to form at least 2. Okay, don't be alone. Okay. I didn't have the right number of ODL, but if last semester I think quite 30 plus student. I think this time around 20 plus. So quite a number. Okay, so if possible, try to form a group, Verma, and the rest. Yeah. But if for some reason, let's say you are working abroad and impossible to communicate with anyone because of the time difference, then you can tell me, and I may agree. Okay. As long as you are in Malaysia, I guess the rest should be able to cooperate with you. Okay. All right. So this is the detail what I do expect. Okay, I do expect that first you have to make a title like this: effect of A on B and location. Okay, A on B and location. Okay, this should be your title. Okay, avoid things like very broad, like GDP. Effect of GDP, let's say GDP on environmental quality. Forget about this topic. Okay. I'll tell you later. When we talk, maybe second half lah. Okay, second half of the semester. When we discuss about GDP, I will tell you why I'm not. This is not very interesting because GDP, although it measures national income, one of the definition or objective, but it is too broad to say it has no impact to anything. It's like, you talk about whether your mother, your father has influence on your behavior or not. Surely yes. If not 100%, at least maybe few percent. Surely they will not be too different from you, and you are not too different from them. Okay, GDP like a mother, Okay, everyone coming up from GDP, transportation, investment, education. So then, when you talk about GDP impact on education, yeah, sure, it has impact. So what? Okay. So I mean, I don't want you to include GDP. Okay. Not to cannot include GDP can be included, but it cannot be your focus. What is it? WeChat. Anyone who have no group could add my WeChat that doesn't if you want. Okay. Can. I mean, up to you how you communicate. For today, I just temporarily disallow communication among you because I share the link. So I'm afraid the latecomer may miss the link. Okay, but after this, I will allow you to communicate and invite each other to join the group. Huh? All right. So basically, uh, please pay attention. Again, we are under analytic. So see how I give emphasis on the introduction. Okay. I'll try to share some of the things that normally I do. Okay. But I want you to do more in your assignment. It's not really complicated. What I want you to do is just do more data visualization. Okay, that's why I don't want you to collect data because it may takes long time for you to accomplish. What I want you to do is choose any topic that can be accomplished using secondary data which is available. Now, almost everything is available. One of my PhD students from China even can collect data at household level, every house. Meaning, in particular for China, data is so rich. So I just want you to focus on that. Okay? Please create more infographic to explain the importance of your topic, plus to show the problem. Okay, and this will carry 14 marks easily. Okay, and then for methodology, so you briefly tell us what is the technique applied. Of course, I don't expect too much because you are not exposed to them. Okay, the sample study must be given, and then this will offer the largest portion of the second part. Yeah, I will tell you later. You have to conduct several. How to make it several? I will share later. Don't worry. And then finally, the policy suggestion. Okay. And then one more is as specific as possible. Okay. You cannot just tell, okay, government should increase education spending. That's no longer valid. Okay. Everyone should go for tertiary education. It's no longer valid. Okay. Now you have to tell us specific if possible. Okay. I will tell you later. I will share with some of the experience, okay, that I have. Okay, so far, on the project 1 and 2, any comment, any questions? Someone is asking in the chat just now. Who want to team with poor English? Don't worry. I mean, just encourage. I prefer if you can team up with different, friend, okay, that normally close to you. Because if this is my suggestion, if you team up with your close friend, normally will speak in Chinese. Okay, if you team up with especially Malaysian, okay, then you have chance to force you to speak in English, and then bit by bit your English can be improved. Okay. Regarding the assignment, project 1, project 2, any comment? Project 1, 15 mark. Project 2, 35 mark. Total 50. Swana? First?
Good evening, Dr. Tajuk.
Yeah.
Nat would like to ask that regarding
Yeah.
this project one, the project title, we propose on our own, or is there any team that we need to meet to get the
I prefer to make it open. Okay, but make sure whenever you pick up any companies, any product, any topic, make sure you can get enough data to support.
that related with the economic field lah?
No, everything we look at in Sky are economic,
Oh,
Now
no. Okay.
education also economic. I've done a lot of education. I also done a lot of on health now, and also environmental economics. Okay. To me,
Okay, so
anything. Of course, the approach. Eventually the direction is on the economic solution.
okay, understood. Thank you.
Okay, welcome. Don't worry, I'm not. When I speak to you, I'm expecting the perfection. Okay, but not really lah. Okay. That's why I really encourage you to always communicate and ask question or guide from me. Okay. Okay. All right. What else in the chat box? Almost done. Almost done.
Hello, doctor.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Yeah. Let me reply to this. Okay, Varma. Okay. I understand. Okay, some of you are yet to join data visualization class. Okay, but you know what I'm trying to share with you. Basically, I'm not looking for a complicated or advanced like dashboard, you know. What I'm looking for is just simple data vision using simple plotting, scatter plot, bar chart, maybe map, maybe something that you can do just using Excel. Okay, and you can learn in a few seconds, you can learn how to do it. Okay, of course, I'm not going to expect too much from you. Okay, uh, and then of course, evolution chart mark, evolution chart. Where is it? Evolution chart. Is it different? 10, 10, 10, 10, 50. Yeah, correct. 70. I don't know. What do you mean by different? Okay. Uh, I don't encourage a group of two. Okay, except for ODM maybe, and also in campus, KL campus. Okay, because KL only like 20, ODL also quite 20, but in campus conventional, please, okay, 3. Otherwise, too many assignment I have to read. Okay, please be kind to me. I'm also human, you know. Something too much to read. Okay, and then what else? Okay, just now who want to ask? Just now who want to ask?
Hello, it's me.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah.
I want to ask,
Okay.
we only need to find the exciting date, not collect any. The key point is to analyze and solve the problems, right?
Yeah. The eventually the aim is to aim to fix the problem. Yeah.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Mm.
Thank you.
This is very important question, okay? Because Chinese, when you do this, based on my PhD student from China, because I have a lot of PhD students from China. When they do a research, they don't really pay attention on the issue. That's why most of them bombarded during the proposal defense if they don't listen to me. Okay, the same thing. I want to train you a little bit. Okay, the understanding on the importance of having issue when we embark on certain research. Okay. Yeah, 2 project, correct. You should submit 2 project. Can be same team, can be different team. Meaning, first team you form with different people, and second team, second assignment you form with different people. Up to you. Okay, I'm not going to say must be the same. Okay. 2, as mentioned earlier, try to avoid for conventional student. Okay, for ODL and for KL based student, I may tolerate. Okay, because of the shortness of the number. I didn't have the sample, of course, but I will share. I mean, for the second assignment, you can always refer to my article. Okay. Of course, slightly different in terms of the emphasis, because I'm not really looking for complete paper. More on train you and guide you and force you to do more analytic. Okay, basically big data visualization. Okay, of course, if you know some of the machine learning, regression-based machine learning technique like diction tree, logic, probit. Okay, you can use them also. Okay, and then no attendance today. I forgot to create the link. I assume everyone coming. Okay, so don't worry. Can same group, team member for both project. Can. Although I prefer different. What do you mean by Javin? What do you mean drop down the calendar? Meaning to make it earlier or what? I don't understand what you mean by drop down. Project 2 is 15 mark. 35 to say. Okay. I mean project 1, 35. Yeah, I've written here. Project 1, 15. Project 2, 35. You also project, reverse. Okay, reverse. Sorry. Okay. Reverse, yeah? You mean reverse. Okay, correct. Reverse. Sorry. Thank you. I will refine that. Okay. And then Yeah. Must be done in group. I know some of you very excellent, but please bear in mind, I've not handling one or 10 student in the class. I'm handling in a conventional almost 300. I'm not sure what will be the end numbers. Okay, but too many if I allow you to do it individually. Okay, in practical you have two projects. Remember, if 300 divide by 3, 100 assignment times 2, 200 assignment I have to read. Okay, not to mention about the presentation that I have to listen as well. Quite impossible to do everything. Okay. There's no homework. Okay, only 2 projects that you have to submit plus presentation. Okay, at the end of the semester. I didn't mention the time. I will tell you when. Okay, and then basically I designed a sample by my own. Okay, because past study they just focus on like article, which is not really good for you. Okay, they persist on anything, not really on conventional article. So I will share some of I already prepared, but unfortunately not enough time to share everything today. I will share in the e-learning and further discuss during the next class. Authenticity. I mean, I prefer you check by your own. I'm not going to check. Okay, but of course, whenever you show the because you have to create like kind of dashboard or data visualization. So the figure if look very weird, then I will suspect on the authenticity and the validity of the data. So please make sure. Okay, for instance, when you talk about inflation rate, suddenly the figure like 100 or 200, and you are talking about China or Malaysia, impossible. Okay, we only the maximum double digit, never go to 3 digit. Okay, so in that case I may say your data is wrong. Okay, and then yeah, I will share the link to the recorded. Okay, but the only thing I realized last semester, last 2 semester, last semester I took time off from teaching. Sometime Webex did not record, even though like now I recorded. I asked Webex to record, but I couldn't get the recorded one. So this one beyond my control. Okay, and that's why some of the lecture they move to other recording means. Okay, to do their lecture, but I don't know exactly. I will ask Dr. Shabir on that. But surely if the recording is prepared, I will share with every one of you. Okay, only those I mean only those session everyone has to join online, but weekly class that done face to face I will not record. I will record, but just meant for ODL and KL student. Okay, because I want you to come. Not at least 2 people, please make it 3 people per team. Okay, I don't want you to with your boyfriend or girlfriend only. Okay, because it will increase the number of assignment that I have to read. Okay, remember also when auditor comes, then I will be bombarded by them. How could I read everything? I mean, rationally. Okay, so please form for conventional student. You have to form 3 per group. Okay, try your best. Okay, and then I can open. Only when there's important message, I will stop for a while. Okay. I want everyone to read my message, and then once confirmed or one done, then I will allow re-chatting in the group. Okay. But of course, if you want to ask question to me, I believe PM to me is more important because at the moment others start to send message, then I may lost Okay, the question. Okay. Okay, I can allow ODS student to collaborate with on-campus students as well, no problem. Okay, your choice. Basically, I will give a first assignment to be 2 weeks before or 3 weeks before the final semester end. And the last assignment, the second assignment to be submitted 1 week before. I mean, the last week. Okay, this to give me enough time to really read and comment, because 200 assignment plus 200 recording. Although I require 6 minutes only, but still, 6 times 600. How many times I have to listen to that? Okay, deadline assignment. Okay, I forgot to mention. I will tell you later. Huh? Presentation about related to the 2 assignment that given to you. Okay, you have to summarize and present and record and send to me. Yeah, the score will be the same. That's why you have to make sure everyone collaborate in your team. Okay. Yeah, the slide actually already for this slide uploaded already. Okay, maybe I need to refine a little bit and then reshare. But already in the Eden, either ODL or Eden. Okay. Presentation up to you, because only 5 minutes, 6 minutes. So you may decide only one, or you can decide everyone share 1 or 2 minutes. Up to you. Decide within the team members. Yeah. Okay, let me finish a few more things. Midterm done. Okay, then choose. You can go to eLearn and ODL. And then you can fill in the team formation. And then some of the data sources you may get from. Okay. And then finally, presentation. You create 6 minutes or 5 minutes maximum. Okay, basically this is the thing that you have to discuss, and then record and submit to me. Okay. Actually, presentation, I don't see much different because of the point that I asked you to present. So normally this like a bonus to everyone. Okay, make sure you do it properly. Okay, and then submit to me. Yeah. No. Per presentation, meaning you have 2 presentation. Okay. Then each presentation video should be maximum 6 minutes. How many minutes to be each of you? If you ever want to present, you decide. Okay, I'm not interested with that. I just want to see the 6 minute recorded video. Okay, basically that's all from me. Next week will be face to face. ODL and KL student can join online. Okay. What's this question just now? Kevin, wait. Again, keep in mind, I don't know. I didn't check how many now, but last week almost 300 students registered for this class. So if everyone do it individually, just imagine how long. 300 times 2, 600. I know you are so smart. I know most of you are so smart, especially from China. Okay, that's why we accepted you for our program. But please be kind to me. I don't have time to read 600 assignment. Okay. Okay, try to have a good feeling of your friends. Okay, if they're, from my experience last time, very often I will do, especially at the postgrad level, most of the time I just do by myself, and then anyone just want to join, okay, join lah. Okay, I don't want to, think too much about that. Okay, because the learning process happened to me, not necessarily to my friend, because if he or she did not do their job. Okay, so try to compromise. Okay, and collaborate with your friend. Okay, that's my advice, strong advice. Because of not that I don't want one, okay, or don't disagree, but because of time, impossible. If auditor come, they may question me seriously on these issues. How could 600 students, 600 assignment read by me myself in a very short period, 1 or 2 weeks? Impossible. No one can do that. Okay. So try your best, huh? I strongly request if you can, be kind to your friend a little bit. Okay. And yeah, in group, but up to you whether you want to present everyone or only one to present. Okay. All right. Anything else? I don't have anything to describe. The detail on the project, the sample, I will share. I'm not sure whether next week or next coming week. Okay. Because next week we have 2 things to cover. Demand supply plus elasticity, which is another important practical things that I want to share with you. How to make full use of elasticity. Okay. Anything else you want to?
Excuse
Yeah.
me. I got a
Yeah.
little question.
Okay.
Are the grades for each group decided? I mean, there are 3 people in each group, right? So
Yeah.
how is
Yeah.
my individual grades calculated?
Pardon? Can you repeat? I
How
couldn't
is
hear you.
my individual grade, to
Okay.
calculate it?
The grade will be given by the let's say you get first assignment you get 30. Oh, first 15, let's say you get 12. So
Mm.
everyone in the group will get 12. Second
Oh,
assignment, let's say your team project obtain 30 mark. So everyone will get 30 mark.
gotcha. Thank you.
Okay, welcome. Any other questions? Okay, try to think. For time being, try to form team and try to think on the topic. Yeah, I will. I ask for recording, but see if we back really prepare the recorded the recording. I will share later. Don't worry. Whenever we do recording, I will share. Okay. I guess no more. Any other questions? No, I guess. So if not, then thank you very much for your participation. Okay. I'll try my best to share my best experience to every one of you. Anything, you can always communicate. And if you feel shy to ask in the group, you can personally text me, right? Or email me. Okay. See you again next week. Okay. Anything that I promise to upload, I fail to do. Always don't feel shy. Remind me. 4. I try to limit to 3, but if you by chance can get team, okay, 4 is okay. Okay, try to avoid 5. Okay, I think so, huh? Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you very much. Okay, see you again next week. Bye.